Morning everyone. Well, we've got a misty morning, fairly chilly. We're getting into autumn now, and it's typical of what we get here. And I've woken up and there's no internet, and I'm working, because we haven't got a canoe business, so I'm working at distance in IT for a variety of people in the UK. No internet, not working. So, next best thing, bike ride. I think Chris is coming. In fact, that could well, no, it's not Chris, but it should be. He's going to come down. We're just going to do a spin down the valley while I've got a bit of time. And hopefully, sun will break out and it'll be nice. Right, I'm going to change the battery on the camera because it looks half dead and get my shit together, basically. Talk to you in a bit, guys. Just I'll give you the view down over Cajarc from up on the tops. As you can see, misty all morning. It's actually quite chilly this morning. Right, well, the first screw up of the morning's happened already. Chris was going to come, give me a ring, 9 to half 9. Didn't come. Internet's down the house, no phone, no nothing. Left a message on the house phone, which obviously I can't get. So after a quick exchange of text, a bit of textual intercourse, it turns out he's not coming. So I'm gonna go for a ride myself. So there's one up, and the whole plan of the thing has now changed. See you in a bit. I sort of climb up here, all the way up there, and a nice atmospheric, misty, moody Lot River shot. I've actually just come through town. I'm going to head up to it's a pool that lets out from a cave called the Gouffre de l'Antouille. Show you that, and I'm going to take you a little tour of Cajarc where I live. Why not? Okay. Into the l'Antouille. This is actually normally a very different colour. It's sort of an aquamarine blue colour, but we've had storms and rain and stuff. So it is what colour it is. But there's actually a cave entrance, and the water comes through the cave out to here, and it's a cool place in summer especially. Oh, nice little climb out of l'Antouille, and now I get this, what was the climb on the way there, the descent on the way back. Bit of a rest. Okay, we just hit Salvignac, Cajarc. Basically there's Cajarc on the left hand side of the river as I look at it, and Salvignac's on the right hand side. If you go all the way back to the wars of the 100-Year War and all that stuff, the right hand side was typically, here in other words, was typically English. Over there was French. This is a chateau at Salvignac, Cajarc, unsurprisingly. And believe it or not, it's still private and it's still inhabited. There we go. Just thought I'd take this shot so you can see how really horrible it is to live here. Not bad for the end of September, is it? The tour begins. I thought I'd bring you here first, which I know is a bit odd. It's a disused railway station for the Lot Valley Railway line. But this is big significance to us. When we first came past here, we'd left England, we had a motorhome, and now we lived in lay-bys basically. And this was one of the lay-bys, and it ended up with us living here. And next we have the Plan d'Eau, as they call it, the waterside basically. Summertime these little bars and restaurants are open. We're, as I say, end of September now, so everything's shut, but the big barrage down river a little bit, so this is like a big lagoon area, and there's water skiing and pedalos and all sorts of mad shit in summer, and it sort of forms this massive rivery type thing. Well, just having a quick drink and a vape to show what an athlete I truly am. It's a shame Chris couldn't make it down. I was, to be honest with you, planning to do a little valley run and take him and get him to actually speak on some of this stuff, but get his reflections on his first bikepacking trip and training and everything else, because I sort of watched back the vid I did and thought, you talk too much, you idiot. So I was going to let him speak, but we can do that another day, and I'll take you on a little tour of Cajarc, as I say. I'm just trying to keep riding every day at the moment, because I've got this rough plan, as I say, to do the Spanish side of the Shaman next April. And I'm sort of thinking I need to be riding essentially daily, and Just to keep legs turning. We're coming into winter, it's easy to just sit on a settee and eat pies, so I'm trying not to. So I don't know what, I've got a few rides, to be honest. I planned a few, but a lot of time on Komoot, looking at, well, I could go there, I could go there, I could go there. Mix of Komoot, Google Earth, Google Street View, Google Maps. Quite a lot of Googling going on. And I've got a few routes which I've never done, to be honest, so they should be, and they tend to be up on the tops, on the costs, which is sort of the high scrubland on the tops of the cliffs. So I'll be doing those shortly, just to be honest, to find a bit of variety, and just keep interested. Anyway, I shall finish my drink, well, have some drink, and head on into town and show you some other bits, and then we'll climb back up the hill. It's the old main square in Cajarc. Church, restaurant shut, shop shut, not sure what that is, hairdressers as usual. And that's the back of the mairie, where actually we were married. I think we're the only two English still to this day to have actually been married in Cajarc, would you believe? Very nice, really nice place to live. And this is the climb out of Cajarc, heading home, which is about, I don't know, I think it's a kilometre and a half. And I'm going to focus a little bit due to an inability to breathe. Yeah, it's a hill, so it's actually been shorter ride, but actually some reasonable sort of draggy hill things in there, which will do us good. Enjoyed that. Hope you like Cajarc. You should come and visit. It's a lot worse. Really nice place in summer. Oh, sick of watering because I'm leaking. Yeah, so what is it to say about today's ride and other rides and things, really? I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm even a cyclist, really, so I never feel like I've got the right to comment, because there's people who are significantly better than me, there's people who are significantly quicker than me, there's a lot of people who are significantly smaller than me, you know, and they've got real channels and talk about meaningful things and tech and all this bullshit. I just ride a bike, to be honest, and I do it for a couple of reasons. Obviously fitness and all that, but there is there is a limit to how much I care about that. The other thing I do it for, there was a thing I saw, there was a guy on a YouTube channel, I have no idea who, might have been Adam Hugill actually, and he was talking to a couple of French cyclists going through France, youngish lads, 20 odd, 30 years old, and he said, you know, what do you do, why do you like bike packing, all of that? And one of the guys came out with what I thought was probably the best comment I've ever heard in a foreign language, which was, he said, well, look, I do backpacking, I do canoeing, I do also mountaineering, things like that. He said, but I like the cycling, because if you go backpacking and you set off today, if I set off today, I'd be just the other side of town by now, you know, marching along as a fat bloke with a rucksack. Whereas on a bike, he said, a bike for me is the best way of travelling long distances slowly. And I thought about that, and I thought, he's damn right. He's absolutely right. You know, you can do what I've done today, up on a bike, just do an hour and a, whatever that is, hour and a quarter, hour and a half, run around, nothing else I can do. It's a nice day, it's not too warm, although I am now. And go see some countryside and get out, get some blood around your body, you know, and all that. But also, like, there's a mental thing to this. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing to do, because you're going slow enough to be connected to what's about you, but quick enough to actually bloody get somewhere. And that, for me, sort of sums up cycling. I'm never going to be a performance athlete in this sport, but I do enjoy it. And it's taken me loads of places, and I've met some nice people, and, you know. So I'd urge anybody to do a Chris, really. Just start riding within your capabilities. To be honest, most people, me included when I started, you've got to essentially look at it like, I need to get fit enough to even start training. So that's the tack we took. But have an objective, an achievable objective, that's actually fun instead of just damn hard work. And just work gently up to it. There's no land speed record involved. Just do it, get through it, and most of all, enjoy it. And when you finish, you're going to go, right, I want to go out again, I want to go out again, I want to go out again. And that says a lot about it. Anyway, that's my views. It's very rarely that I philosophise on these things, but I thought I'd just actually say what I think and why I bother. Anyway, hope you're all well, hope you all stay well, and I've got a lot more rides to videos, so if you want to, you could like them, you could subscribe to them. As I say, we've got many carrier pigeons arriving now after the last comment. Just keep in touch, keep looking at it, because we've got some really great countryside around here you might like. And as I say, if anybody ever needs any help, you can get us through the Canoe website, email. I don't put emails up on the description things, but it's Canoe Massif Central, and I'll help. It's not going to cost you money, it's just I'll help. Take care, guys.